Tungtung stood at the gate of his old village, or rather, where the gate once stood. Now all that remained were charred wooden posts, collapsed and swallowed by moss. The afternoon wind carried a fine dust, making the remains of the roof and planks creak as if in complaint. From a distance, the once bustling village now resembled a skeleton abandoned by time. The houses that once stood warmly were now nothing but black foundations, broken walls, and scattered furniture. On his wrist, the stone bracelet inherited from his mother glowed faintly, as if welcoming Tungtung back to this ruined place. As he stepped among the rubble, Tungtung seemed to see glimpses of the past, shadows of children running around, the smell of cooking from homes that were now gone, the sound of laughter that once filled the village streets. He saw what remained of his own house. Only the skeleton of two walls remained standing, the collapsed kitchen, and the old well covered by crumbling stones. Tungtung touched the ground, covered with wood chips and ash. To his surprise, he felt a pulse, a subtle one, as if the earth beneath the rubble was still alive and remembering. As he pushed aside the scattered boards, a faint light emerged from beneath the rubble. Tiny roots glowed through the gaps in the rubble, not ominously, but invitingly. The roots formed a curved pattern, a soft light flowing along them. In the center of the light, a symbol he recognized from his mother's stories appeared, a circle with trails of light flowing outward. The glowing roots moved like guides, leading Tungtung to the ruins of an ancient temple that once stood in the center of the village. The entire roof had collapsed, but beneath the pile of stones was a hole leading to a basement. The room emitted a soft blue light, like the rising and falling of breath. As Tungtung slowly descended, he found the basement walls covered in ancient carvings, depicting the village, prosperity, destruction, and a man bringing light to rebuild the lost land. In the center of the room stood a large, cracked, circular stone, emitting light from its cracks. Tungtung's bracelet also lit up, even brighter. As soon as he touched the stone, a light exploded softly and a gentle voice emerged. "Come home, little guardian. This village is not lost. It just lies dormant, waiting for the hands willing to reassemble its pieces." Tungtung held his breath. His voice was not human, nor was it an echo, more like the sound of a memory from the earth. "What do you want me to do?" he asked quietly. The crack in the stone widened, and shards of light floated out, entering Tungtung's bracelet, creating a new symbol of light in its center. "Find the three sustaining lights, unite them, and this village will rise again." Tungtung looked out over the destroyed village. Amidst all the rubble and silence, he felt something, like a tiny pulse of hope trying to awaken. He clenched his fists. This wasn't just his hometown. This was his entire life. "Okay, I will rebuild this village, whatever the cost." Overhead, the remains of the temple's roof swayed gently, as if confirming his decision. A new journey had begun, from the destroyed village to the home that would be rebuilt.